Good evening all, welcome back. We are here live and exclusive for another playthrough on Final Fantasy X. Now you might be wondering why I'm looking at the load screen. This is because off stream I did a brief replay through, and you can see on my channel a video where we managed to win the Blitzball fight. So we're now going back slightly in time and we're about to carry on the story. Good evening, Mark, saying hey, Swishy Wednesday. Good evening to you. How are you doing? It's my long weekend. I feel great. And Joe, good evening to you too. Not only is it F1 weekend, Sony have confirmed that next month's PS Plus Essentials game is F1 23. So for the first time in years, I'm going to play an F1 game for free. Excellent. Right, let's get into FF10. Also, hi to Avian. Good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. Yep, so this is directly following on from my offline video where I actually managed to win the match. Yes, I actually won. And here comes Tidus, the rising Tidus. Yes, F1 23 is the Essentials game, so if you've got PS Plus Essentials or higher, that's a free game that's coming in March. Unbelievably, Joe. Alongside Sifu and a Destiny 2 expansion of some kind. So a rather surprising month there for me. I'm kind of happy with that. For the first time in ages. Right, here we go. It's time to go clobbering. Let's go. Yes, Arista Jack, we already have had the underwater battle. I went back in time, offline, and managed to win the tournament. Yes, I won a Blitzball match. The game I hate, I managed to beat. Oh, hang on, Arista Jack, I'm not going to get a chance to do this. Oh, hi, Mark. So I'm not letting that one go. That was set up. There was no way I was letting that one go. That was a perfect setup. That was one that I was dunking right into the basket. Rest assured. That's what Blitzball was like. It was pretty crap, actually. I couldn't stand it, but I managed to win. It was a 0-0 draw until overtime, and I managed to score the only goal. Very British of me to do that. Very British. Overkill. Damn, these guys don't give up. Nice one, Walker. Giving him a whack. Nice one, we've got overdrives. I'm going to save them. I'm not using them. I am saving the overdrives. Nah, it didn't quite work. I wanted to try and take it out if I could, but never mind. Overkill. So we should have got some experience for that, to say the least. Oh, never mind. I was early. Nice one. We'll take the money. That's good.
What's happening?
Check it out. Here he comes. Gotta say, he has a pretty iconic design, it must be said. He's got a very cool design, does Aaron. Has a very, like, drunken monk kind of look to him, you know what I mean?
Sir Aaron!
So, you do know him?
Yeah, best guardian there ever was.
Love those shades, so low poly. Right, here we go. It's clobbering time. Who's first up? Yay, I got one. Ow. Do us a favour and blind him, will ya? Very helpful. Right, let's see what Wacker's blitz attack is like. Here we go. Time for an overdrive, and it's gambling. Oh, nearly got 3 in a row. Yeah, super nice try, mate. That could have come in handy, actually. Why not? Lower his strength and lower his accuracy, because I'm playing this like an old school RPG. Just in case. I feel like I'm playing Final Fantasy VIII with the way that you make enemies get blinded. Speaking of which, I need to carry on watching Queen 3210's Let's Play of that game. I was enjoying it. Yes, Mark, we did do this battle already. As I said, offline, I went back in time to beat the Blitzball tournament. That's on my channel, a very quick video where I beat it. I managed to actually win.
Hey, give me a break!
Yeah, this guy's not sus at all, is he? So I do love the colours. And the way the enemies like go into energy that dissipates is very reminiscent of Final Fantasy VII. Speaking of, tomorrow it arrives. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I am very excited indeed to finally be playing that. Oh yes. Yeah, I don't trust that guy. Right, so now we'll save our game. Having won the Blitzball tournament, I want to see if there's any unique scene now that we've won. Because last time we were the lovable losers.
You're really leaving, Captain? Shouldn't you heal up first? Yuna needs me with her now. I can't be lying around in some bed. Yeah, but... Come on, look sharp! The Blitz season just started. Don't make those faces, yeah? Well, see ya, boys. You be good. Captain. I can't hear you. Captain!
So aside from the trophy, nothing was different. That's pathetic.
Are you sure?
Never liked long goodbyes anyway. Sorry for making you wait, Yuna. I had some promises to keep, yeah? From now on, I'm your full-time guardian.
Then welcome back, Sir Waka. Good to have you with us.
Hey. It's good to be back, yeah? So, any news on what happened?
Not really. We don't know where the fiends came from. Maester Micah is safe and sound, thanks to Maester Seymour. That's about it.
Maester Seymour's Aeon. It was so powerful.
Now that sudden darkening on the scene really changed the tone then, didn't it? You raise the point, Mark, yep.
Hey, you! Don't just stand there! All of this is your fault! Getting swallowed by sin, ending up here in Spira, not being able to go back to Xanark, and everything! I'm telling you, it's all your fault! Who are you, anyway? You knew my old man, didn't you?
Yeah,
And you also knew Yuna's father?
that's correct.
Hey, man, there's no way. That's just impossible.
Nothing impossible about it. Jecht, Braska, and I, together we defeated Sin 10 years ago. Then I went to Xanarkand, where I watched over you, so that one day I could bring you to Spira.
Why did it have to be me?
Jecht asked me to.
Is he alive?
It depends on what you mean by alive. He is no longer human. But then, I felt something of Jecht there in that shell, couldn't you? You must have felt him when you came in contact with Sin.
It can't be.
It is. Sin is Jecht.
And that's a shock to, well, no one, let's be honest.
No, that's ridiculous! No way! I don't believe you!
But it is the truth. You'll see for yourself. Come with me.
If I say no,
Every story must have an ending.
I don't care about your stories!
I see. Sorry you feel that way. Fine then. Come or don't come, it's your decision.
I supposed to say? You tell me it's my decision. But I don't have a choice, do I? You're the only one who can tell me what's going on anyways. I have to go with you. I have to.
Irritating. I know. Or are you afraid? It's all right.
Orin,
What's with these camera angles?
will I ever go home? Back to Xanarkand?
That's up to Jecht. I'm going to offer my services to Yuna. Come.
I find it weird how he has his arm like in a sling until he's in battle when he doesn't anymore. It's strange, I don't quite get that. But yeah, you were saying there a moment ago, Mark, about how can the season be only just beginning when the championships just happened. Maybe they're trying to do what the old World Endurance Championship did, where they had the super season that started and ended at Le Mans. I'm clutching at straws, I admit. Right, the game was supposed to go in that direction, so I'm going in this direction, yeah. Yeah, game. So take your linear path and shove it. I'm going the other way. What are you going to do? Yeah. It's like I've already got used to him being a whiny little fool, to be honest. I've already got used to it. It's almost a rite of passage that at some point a Final Fantasy character has to be whiny. It looks like my decision has literally taken me to the same spot the other way around, which is annoying. I was hoping for some genuine change in the story, but not this time, it would seem. Tell you what, one thing I want to do actually, because I defeated them, I want to go and taunt the opposition. I want to go and be a sore winner and invade their space. So let's go and do it just to annoy them. Oh. Just like Bixen, huh? What, be a loser? Oh, we just got lucky, did we? What, by not conceding a goal unlike your team? Yeah, that's right. We scored the goal. You didn't. Deal with it. I told you, I'm a sore winner, people. I wasn't joking. Right, who is it that uses the shield? It would be me, actually. I can either use Dark Ward or Slow Ward. Arista Jack is really too early in the game to say where I'd put any of the characters. In terms of the protagonists I've played as, he's been one of the least enjoyable so far, but again, it's early in the game, it's not really fair. I mean, it's hard to come close to like Zack or Cloud in the Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core duology. I'll say this actually, to be fair to Tidus, he's more interested in the guy in Final Fantasy XII. I don't even know what that guy's name is. He's that unremarkable.
You think he's gonna stay here?
Sir Orin knows him, apparently. You were right. He did meet someone he knew.
Do you think he'll find a way back to Xanarkand?
In any case, I'll miss having him around.
He's still in town, isn't he? I think I'll go see him. Oh!
Whoa!
Sir Orin!
No way.
Sir.
I wish to become your guardian. Do you accept?
You're serious?
You refuse?
No. We accept, right everyone?
Of course, no problem at all.
But why?
I promised Braska.
You promised? My father? Thank you, Sir Orin. You're welcome to join us.
And he comes too.
Whether he likes it or not.
Guys, howdy.
Get in there.
This one I promised Jecht.
Is Sir Jecht alive?
Can't say. Haven't seen him in 10 years.
I see.
You'll meet eventually.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
What's our itinerary? Where are we headed?
Hey, come with me.
Oh, I think I've been summoned. Okay, let's see what Yuna wants to say.
Hey, watch.
Hmm? She picked it up better than I did.
Hey, you got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
You know what? It's embarrassing to say this myself.
What's
But
going on
summoners
here?
and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know. I know it's hard.
Yeah. I understand. I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Come on.
What? What the? Can we just move on, please?
This is weird.
Thank you, Tidus.
Next, try laughing out loud.
No.
What?
No, let's not do that.
Come on, show me.
That's not how humour works. It's either funny or it's not. Ow! Ow, what the hell? I can hear that with him on my desk.
You probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
That is the loudest thing I've heard. They're literally down here and I can still hear it.
Too funny.
If you say so, Yuna. If you really say so.
Thank you. Huh? I want my journey to be full of laughter.
If it's like that, no. No, you don't.
Okay.
If we should get separated, just whistle. I'll come running. I promise.
We're not playing Final Fantasy VIII, Yuna. Knock it off. Go watch Queen 32 times Let's Play if you want that.
Well, let's go. What are you looking at?
We were just worried you guys might have gone crazy.
Yes, Waka, I agree with you.
Sorry. Well then, all right. Now, we will go to the temple at Jose. And Guardians, don't forget to smile.
Who wrote that scene? Seriously? They deserve a damn good smack in the mouth. Interesting little place. Oh, thank you. Thank you, strange person, giving me free loot. I'm okay with that. More of that, please. Save says can now teleport us to the. So we can go back to the Blitzball music. We are not playing Final Fantasy VIII. Good lord! Seriously, I'm not going up to be asking them to play cards. That's pretty much what this is. So that's a new minigame we can now play, people. You saw how much I didn't like it originally, but maybe having ground out a victory, that might be something I do at some point. We shall see. Look at all the open space I can't explore. That's really bad. But yes, Avian, while you're working, that's the last thing you want to hear. That kind of creepy laugh. It's not funny, shall we say. Is there anything back here? Any loot? Any secrets? No, there's just a dull little pillar. Lucky me, huh? What is this guy doing?
This is a statue of Lord Mihen. 8 centuries ago, he founded a legion known today as the Crusaders. In just a few short years after their founding, their ranks grew throughout Spira. The Maesters of Yevon feared an uprising and accused them of rebellion. So Lord Mihen walked along this very road to go face their charges and refute them. He succeeded in winning the Maester's trust, and his legion became known of the Yevon clergy. It was then that Yevon gave them the name Crusaders, which they have kept ever since. And the rest is history.
A walking lore dump, people. That's what we want while we're playing a game, don't we?
Huh. That one looks slow.
It also looks like it's got...
also tough. Let me handle this.
No way! I can take it!
If you say so, Tidus.
Ha! What the?
Told ya, Sir Arn's the best.
I could have done that.
Then why didn't you? Yeah, so I've got the physical part of here at the moment. That's not a bad thing. Unless the enemy's immune to physical, of course. Then we've got problems. Oh, we got a preemptive strike. Oh, now Yuna's in my party out of nowhere. Interesting. Okay.
Magic, yeah?
These ones seem resistant to magic.
Interesting, so I need iron after all. Well, for now... Oh, no. Better idea. We're getting Sea of Stars vibes now, being able to just randomly change my party at will. It's not a bad thing. Ow. Not happy about that. That'll be weak for that. I'm guessing that's fire. There we go. Elementals. I had the right idea, but the wrong enemy. That was the problem. And I'd say it's interesting how you have to like move around who is in your party in order to be able to keep them leveling up. That's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that. Now we've got blues music playing, people. Please keep giving me free things.
I don't know what those ruins are from.
Oh, no.
Some old city?
Correct. A city most ancient. A terrible testament to sin's power. I tremble every time I see them.
So do I, considering how low
Compared to
quality they
sin,
are.
Humans are mere mud puppies.
But I believe humans are the only ones capable of defeating sin.
A good reply. I am relieved to hear you say that, milady Summoner.
Oh?
Where are my manners? I am matron, a scholar, at your service, milady. I am on a journey, studying the history of our world, Spira, seeking its stories and secrets. My travels have taken me to many places, and I am troubled by what I have seen. Fragile smiles on people's faces, crumbling at the mere mention of sin. They are counting on you, milady. Give them a reason to rejoice once more.
I will.
Here's a reason to rejoice. You finally shut the fuck up. Right, we have a preemptive. That's a good start. Okay, we start with Vakar. Aaron, do me a favor and take care of this one.
Make way!
Was that really necessary? Not going to be able to attack him in range, I don't think. Oh. Yay, Lou, at last. We found an ice brand. What does that do? Ah, it's a sword. Hey, nice. Okay. So it's interesting that Tidus has different skills tied to his sword attacks. That's kind of interesting feature. Ah, chocobos. Awesome.
Lady Summoner, I presume.
Yes, I am Yuna.
I am Lucille, captain of the Jose Chocobo Knights.
And I'm Alma. We've been charged to guard the high road.
There have been reports of a large fiend appearing in this area with a taste for chocobos. Do take care, Summoner Yuna, if you are to rent any chocobos.
Thank you. We will be careful.
Good. We should get back to our rounds. Farewell.
Our prayers are with you.
A large fiend? Let's go get him!
Why?
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
What'd I say now?
Jecht said that a lot too.
Oh, God.
And every time he said it, it meant trouble for Braska and me.
Yes, character development, people, which is always cool. It's like, please keep the loot coming. I'm more than happy to receive free loot. Free loot is good. I like free loot. Free loot is fine.
guys are toast. Yeah! All right!
Well, that was a challenge. Next. Interesting, Tidus was the only one to get experience then. Evidently, the quicker you finish enemies off, the less experience you get.
Ah, a summoner party. You too are a summoner?
My name is Belgamine. You are?
My name is Yuna.
Ah, the High Summoner's daughter. I've heard much of you. But you are still fresh on the road, are you not?
Yes, I am.
I might have a few things to teach you. Let us see which are stronger. My Aeons or yours. A one-on-one match. Not to the death, of course. What do you say?
Interesting. We can have a one-on-one fight, Aeon versus Aeon. Right, how quickly is this going to result in a game over, people? Let's find out.
I'll do my best.
Good. Before we begin, your Aeons have been healed. You can fight with your full strength. Come.
Unbelievably polite of her, I'll give her that. Is that Ifrit by any chance? Yeah, it's Ifrit. Very nice design for him, actually. They definitely brought into the armored lion style. That's really cool.
Show me how strong of a link you forged with your Aeons.
Yeah, and then, ironically, we've got Ifrit as well. But I can't use him. Presumably because she's summoned into the battlefield. I wonder if this is where Final Fantasy 16 got their idea for the big, like, kaiju summon battles that we all had. They were pretty awesome, actually, to be fair. Ow. Okay, yeah. Ah, so it's one of these alternate attacks. Interesting. Ah, there we are. I get the feeling I'm supposed to be charging up the overdrive here, but it's just not having it, is it? That was the wrong move. I almost put boost on. Plus, I've not got any healing. That's a major issue. Not being able to heal is a problem. It's immune to being damaged by that, I think, but it's okay. There's no point boosting, so let's see what we've got. Well, we've got an overdrive. Might as well go for it. It's not my last move. And that's a game over. Evidently needs to have a stronger summon for that fight, I think.
Oh, you have a lot to learn. You need more training, but you did well.
We got the Seeker's
You
Ring.
show promise. With more training, you could defeat Sin.
Thank you. But I think you might defeat Sin before I am able to.
I cannot.
Huh?
Or should I say, I was not able to.
Oh.
You mean...
Farewell, Yuna. We'll meet again.
Is it possible to win that battle? Maybe if you spend forever grinding AP and really work hard. So I'm guessing the Seeker's Ring sounds like a one for Yuna. Yeah, there, I've already got one equipped. So... It's great that I've got one, but I don't know unless anybody else can use it. Can Lulu use it, I wonder? Nah, she can't. No matter. Yeah. So at some point I'm going to have to go back into the sphere grid. Now we've been ambushed, that's not good. Ow. Helpful. Oh, even more helpful. Right, okay. Time for our attack. Tell you what, why don't you blind him?
See ya! Told ya!
Yes, arrogant. Right, now that we've done a little bit of leveling, let's check out the sphere grid and how many moves we've got. Yeah, I had a feeling you might have to grind. The L2 lock is blocking its way. Huh? That's not what I wanted to do. Yay! And then we'll try and move. Can move a couple of squares forward. Let's go this way. Go to silence. Not gonna be. Look at that grin, by the way, that Wacker's got there. Look at that grin. That's a proper, oh yeah, I'm happy kind of grin. I didn't mean to do that. I used that on the wrong sphere. Still, that teaches me something useful. Go back to Tidus again. Yeah, I'm out of point moves for him. That explains that. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. Ooh, he's got a lot on him at the moment. Yeah, as I say, I'm not understanding the way this works. That's the problem. I'm not really understanding it. I'm not really a fan of. I've never been a fan of these kind of systems, to be honest. I can just see that they're linked together, so. Yeah, I'm struggling to figure this out. I've never been a fan of these kind of mechanics. I've not been a fan of them. I've always found them quite irritating because you're never quite sure what you should or shouldn't be doing with them. It's the kind of thing where the quality of life feature would really come in handy. You know, a bit more explanation, because the explanation for it wasn't that great, or I didn't feel it to me. But that's just me. I might be missing something really obvious in the way you do it. As I say, I mean, you can move forward literally one at a time. I mean, like, when I played Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga, one of the great things about it was that it literally made it so you could, like, only go so many moves at once. You had to master each phase to carry on. By including this random skip mechanic, it makes it difficult to know if you're going the right way or not. You know, let's see what's in here. Focus. Sounds like a useful move. And then she's got one more feature. Yeah, so that's let her go forward. Right, so we've got 4 spaces to move by the looks of it. That's null shock, null frost, null tide. Ooh, that could be useful. Already getting these skills. So a bit too much of a traditionalist, mate. You go along, you learn your moves, you keep going. I find it more interesting. Might seem a bit linear, but it means that you're not spending forever doing menu management, because I find that really boring. I'd much rather be just playing the game and getting on with it, if you know what I mean. So that's helpful. Okay, right, I think that's where we're going to leave it for now. Meanwhile, good evening, Rose. How you doing, mate? Now we got people on the highways here. Oh, I spy loot. I'm having that. Yep, you're not stopping me. Nice try. Belly full of food, eh, Rose? Always nice. Anything yummy? Ah, our on missed. That's annoying, but it could have been worse. At least we managed to counter-attack, so it wasn't too bad. I don't think there's much point in summoning that somehow. Yeah, so you can nullify those. That's kind of useful. Don't cure the enemy, no. Let's not do that. Oh, overkill. Ah, Subway. I'm not eating there in years.
My Lady Summoner.
You're a summoner? Yes. My name is Yuna.
I'm Callie.
Nice to meet you, Callie.
Lady Yuna, are you going to bring us the calm?
Yes. Very soon.
Yay!
We're looking forward to another calm, my Lady Summoner.
I'll do my best.
And good luck to your guardians as well.
Oh, you like Una, do you, Rose? I say I don't really know much about the game and slowly
What's the calm?
getting into it.
The calm is a time of peace. It comes after a summoner defeats sin and lasts until sin reappears.
So why don't you just kill Sin in the first place and just get rid of it?
Sin dies and is reborn.
I get it. I thought it was weird. Yuna's dad defeated Sin 10 years ago, right? But Sin's still here. Didn't make much sense till now. Wait, if it just comes back...
Don't say it isn't worth it. Because it is.
Even for a little while, people can sleep in their beds without being afraid. That kind of time is worth anything. Don't say it isn't worth it. Your words that day, Yuna, I remember them well.
Right, so we're playing this entire game in flashback, people. It's such a cliche, that. Don't mention Tidus's laugh. Leave that alone. Okay, I've just kicked someone's blitzball into space. Oh. I'm sorry, kid. Actually, no, I'm not. Actually, no, I'm not. Why'd you leave it at the side? Why'd you leave it at the side of the road if you don't want people to hit it?
Well then, what next?
The only thing less pleasant than the sound of Tidus's laugh is the sound of my commentary on this game.
We rock!
So it seems that the more you can get your social level up, or SLV makes me think of social level, you can use that in the spheres to grind a bit more. It's just awkward. Oh, we've been ambushed. That's not ideal, especially with Lulu on low health. Yeah, now we're in serious bother here. But we're going to get away with it, I think. Yeah, we are now that she dodged that attack. That made all the difference. No, don't do that. Oh. Right, it's Monster C. Yeah. Right. Might be better here, ironically. If I speed up... she's still going to end up behind him, so it's not going to make any difference. That's annoying. Right, okay. In that case... Where are you? There we are. That's what I want. Thank you. Can't have you fall in battle on me. That'll be annoying if that happens. Yeah, my timing was right. Some of the menu management on this is not obvious. Sometimes you have to press down to select your next attack, and other times you have to press up. It's a pain. It's a right royal nuisance.
Bring it on!
Oh, excellent. Overkill. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Auron is 1 AP away. Look how close he is. Okay. Oh, can't use E sooner outside of battle? I can only hold it. That means the status of that's wore off, and if that's the case, it won't be such a bad thing. Could do another save point. Oh. Tidus has been put to sleep. And that was a big move to Waka. That was awful. Right. Okay. Let's make it so he can't do any attacks to us and can't hurt us. Ow. Wow. Luckily, gore went in our favour. I was hoping I'd kill him. Oh, seriously? That was very fortuitous. Thought I was dangerously then. Oh, this enemy won't bugger off. Kimhari, you can come forward. How much health has this enemy got?
Let's give them all we got.
Let's go for Monokuma and the Inspire. You're getting the Like a Dragon games. I'm familiar with them, but at the same time I'm not. I'm not really a Yakuza fan. Just couldn't get into those games. I really found them hard to get into. Let's try bringing some magic to the fail. Try something different. Yes, get your close-up in, people. No, that's the thing. I actually didn't enjoy it as much as you think I did, Rose. I tried getting into it and I just couldn't stick with it at all. I was just like, I was there, I was like, I'm really getting bored now. When I was playing it was one of those games, it just didn't connect with me at all. Great setting. Rather cool characters, but I just could not get into it. That's kind of irritating.
Let me help.
Might as well cure him while we can.
Back in the fray.
Now, you see, not all games is very exactly that. It's like, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's just one of those things. I was like, yeah, just don't feel it. You know what I mean? Oh, that's a shame, mate. What's are you working or something?
Waka's back on the field. Take that.
I'm gonna overkill to finish as well.
I'm good, yeah?
We just got our katana. I wonder what that does. I wonder if it's any use. Won't be for you. Oh, it's the same weapon Auron's already got. Boo. That's annoying. So I'm doing both Sunicon and Anime North in Canada. So Sunicon in Newcastle, Anime North in Canada. Are you not going to talk to me? Hey, thank you. 4 antidotes. I'll take that. And I've got a level 1 key spear, whatever the hell that is. That's pretty cool. Ah, that's fair, mate. That's very good of you. That's actually incredibly good of you, that, mate. Times like that are very important, so well done. Look, this feels a bit cheesy, switching in and out all the time. Again, it's a nice tip, but at the same time, it just feels like I'm trying to cheese the game. Right, that could be useful. I'll save it for the right person. We've got a Guardian Bangle. I think that's for Lulu, and I'm pretty sure I've already got one. No, I don't, actually. But it doesn't have any ability boost, so what's the point? That one raises defense. That could be useful, actually. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, it is indeed the right thing to do. So it's really good here. It's really, really cool. That is very, very annoying. You've put down the one person who I can actually use in the fight. Fortuitously, I can sort this right now. Because I've learned Isuna.
Light shine strong, our woe be gone.
That's interesting. I quite like that, actually. That was pretty cool. That was really nice. Oh, mate, I'm really looking forward to the con in Canada. It's going to be incredible. It was awesome last year, and I have no doubts it's going to be awesome this year, too. Especially if I get to debut my new cosplay for it that I want to do.
See ya!
And it's not a Final Fantasy con I'm going to. It's just anime. It's an anime con. It's called Anime North. There was a Final Fantasy con recently in the UK though. I think it was called Kupo Con. I've seen a few people on Instagram posting pictures from it. It looked pretty awesome, but it was a really weird time of year.
Don't break any bones, old man.
I don't understand why they have like conventions in the UK in the middle of February. It's a very strange time for it. Ah, that's the one you mean. Right, okay. That's fair. Okay, I'll say I could really do with finding a save point. I feel like if anyone remembers the Cartoon Network show, Two Stupid Dogs, I feel a bit like that. I gotta find a hydrant. Okay.
Oh yeah.
But first, let's build a submarine. Yes, that's genuinely a thing that was said on a TV show, people. I'm not making that up. That didn't work. That's annoying. Right, let's take its power down.
Hurt no one.
He says he'll hurt no one, and then the next thing that happens is that, which is irritating. Hit him with... No, not that. No. There we are, thank you. Try that again, mate. This time it's worked. Excellent. Give it to Aura on that as well. Ah, so let's say the Canadian convention I went to was amazing, mate. It was awesome. So much fun. Got some good guests there last year, but there's no guest been announced this year, strangely enough, yet, which is surprising. Given that it happens in May, I thought they'd have had someone announced by now, but they haven't.
Miss me? All right.
Let's get some more abilities used here, because we are low on health. We are quite low. That's I'm hoping I'll be waiting to announce. I'm happy with everyone giving me stuff. It also makes me really nervous. Why is everyone giving me items and money? everyone giving me items and money makes me rather nervous. So chocobo carriage, and I'm guessing the fiend's going to attack in a moment. Yeah, this smacks of we're about to be attacked by a fiend. Something about this just does not ring right. Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Hang on, Auron's showing in a weird state of dazed at the moment. What does that actually do? Ah, raises party's magic and magic defense. That could come in handy against certain bosses. Do me a favour and cure that status effect, will ya? I want him off the battlefield. I'm glad that I healed him up now.
Take that.
So,
I'm good, yeah?
so at least we're getting the items we need. Right, I've got to be careful here. Because I am running low on items. Right. Ah, formation, that's all right. Can't talk to the chocobo. The same. People can keep giving me stuff. I'm quite happy with that. Wow, these guys are really annoying us.
Oh yeah! Booyah!
Oh, an overkill. I've not played FF14 because I don't like massive multiplayer on-player MMORPGs, basically. I'm not a fan of them. I don't like content that never ends.
Hey, we saw the game! You guys were great!
Congratulations, Waka.
Hey, stop loafing around.
The Lady Summoner and her guardians...
This mission requires our full attention. We've no time to waste. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Apologies, ma'am.
Carry on.
Well, we'll carry on talking. Fine. That's okay.
See, keep your head down, say sir a lot, and you'll do fine.
Right, sir.
Hey, Yuna. Even though Yevon rejected us, we still believe in you. That won't ever change.
Thank you, Sir Luzu, Sir Gata. But, you know, it's not too late for you to go back to Besaid and...
We should be going, sir.
We don't want to hear it. Na, 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 na. So chocobos are awesome. In fact, in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, from what I've played of it, there's a rather interesting little feature. But I'm going to find out more when I play the game fully tomorrow. And yes, Salusa, I was thinking that as well. I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking that. I thought I was being mean.
Farewell.
I've got to say, this is an area that's not bad for grinding levels. If we could get a save point, I might stick around for a little bit, because it's not been too bad. There's a treasure chest up there, I can see that much.
We'll defeat Sin any way we can.
But
Oh.
Enough.
I only meant to...
Are you all right?
Lady Summoner?
Yes, I am Yuna.
Something about that is really
It
weird.
is an honor, my lady. My name is Shalinda. I am a disciple of Yevon.
What was all that about? The Crusaders operation?
You mean the one Gata and Luzu were talking about?
I heard they were to use Forbidden Machina. I had to stop them.
Huh? Why?
The use of Machina is strictly forbidden by the Yevon priesthood.
That's bad, yeah?
Let them use whatever they want.
I agree,
They
Aaron.
still won't defeat Sin.
But it's not about defeating Sin. The teachings of Yevon must be upheld.
Yeah, right.
But you don't understand. The Crusaders won't even listen to me. And it's all because I'm just a lowly acolyte.
Don't say that. Well, I haven't been a summoner for very long myself, you see. Still, I can't put myself down every time I fail. People are depending on me. They're depending on both of us.
Yes. Yes,
Oh, that
you're
face.
right, my lady. Absolutely right. Thank you so much, Lady Yuna. Now, I feel I have the courage to finish my training.
There's no way AI is going to be the future of consoles. Not a chance.
Hey, I'm a guardian now, so watch out.
Yes, Tidus. You tell them. Now that face is a meme, is it, Rose?
Enough. No time to waste. Let's go.
I was half expecting to be surprised by a treasure chest that killed me then.
All right. Ha. Oh yeah.
Well, now, you can't predict the future, but I remember in the 1980s, there was such a thing as future-proof TV. Who watches live TV these days? Almost nobody watches TV live anymore. The idea of Netflix, the idea of Peacock and all that thing, pie in the sky. Huh? Ah, right. I wonder what happened then. I'm like, wait, what? Ah, the metal bracer, which has higher defense. Yes, please. Well, exactly, be sport people watch, yeah, but it's like, you know, I don't know many people who sit there and watch, like, soap operas or anything like that.
Here.
But this isn't our bed shop.
Oh, no.
Is that a problem?
They don't believe in Yevon. And in Luca, they kidnapped Yuna.
Where were her guardians?
Oh.
Sir Orin's just concerned about your health.
I'm not tired one bit.
Well, I am.
Your dad binges CNN, Avian. Interesting. And yes, Auron, I'm actually really growing to like this guy. He doesn't mess around.
As if I could sleep.
Oh, we're in your favourite place in the world, Avian. Place full of books. One thing I haven't done yet is talk to anyone using Square to see if anyone's a Blitzball player. Out of morbid curiosity, I'm going to give it a try. Talk to this dude. He's not giving me anything. Are you a Blitzball player? No, you're definitely not.
This might be the last time we can rest like this.
Wow, that's pessimistic. Ah, so they do weapons. I've just noticed the outfit the shop assistant is wearing. Or maybe lack thereof. Rin's Travel Agency. Right, that has strength +3, magic +3. We'll give it a try. Oh, I think I've already got one of them equipped, damn it. Ooh, nice. Yes, it is a new way of getting sales. You're not wrong. I think I've already got a halberd, but it has piercing, sensor. Oh, that's no. I'll keep what he's got. That has piercing and strength +3. We'll have that. That's for sure. That has magic defense +3%, HP +10% for Yuna. That could be very, very useful. Oh no, she's already got it equipped. Never mind. Defense +3, replaced by magic defense +3. Yeah, I'm not happy with these. Let's have a look what items we got. Ah, we can buy grenades, people. Oh yeah. We can buy some grenades. Yeah, that's a good point. If they're actually a decent price, then it's worth buying. Get 10 of you. I've got plenty of you already, so I'll take another couple to take me to 10. I'll get 10 for you as well, because we're in Final Fantasy X, so of course I'm going to spend that much. That's not bad, actually. 500 gil, I'll get them. And then there's grenade. I like to have surplus cash just in case it's needed. I've got a mixture basically. I've only bought a few of them. They came in handy early on when I was on Riku in the party at the start of the game. So it's just nice to have an option just in case, Mark. I might find them useful at some point. Yet you're not talking to me.
Mr. Rin's shops are all over Spira. They are quite convenient when you're on the road.
We really needed that. Oh, there are very many, but many are written in Albad. Oh, and they got a tutorials thing as well. That's kind of useful. Right, so what's going to happen out here then?
That sunset was different from the one I saw in Kilika. It was quiet, almost gentle. What you up to?
That's really low resolution.
Pretty.
Sure is.
I wish I could live in a place like this. Peaceful. Living with a smile on my face every day.
You can, once you beat Sin, right?
But then, a new Sin will be born anyway.
Well, then you can just beat it again.
I wish I could.
Hey, you can. Trust me. You are the best summoner out there. Yuna, why does Sin always come back?
Sin is our punishment for our vanity. And it will not go away until we've atoned.
How do we do that? What did we do that was so bad in the first place? Ah. Was it using lots of Machina or something? Oh. Wait, was that such a bad thing, really?
It's funny. Ever since I was young, I never questioned it. But now that you ask me if it is that bad or not, I don't know. There are so many things I don't know.
Well, then we're the same. Oh, such thinking is very unbecoming of a summoner. Sound like Micah?
That's not very nice, you know.
I know where it's Mark. You take care, dude. We'll actually be back on Monday. I'm still carrying on Sea of Stars.
You know, during a game, you have to think of Blitz and nothing else, you know?
Okay.
You can't think, that's a cute girl in the fifth seat from the right. And you can't be thinking about where you're gonna go on that date, because the minute you do, that's when you lose.
Okay.
You see, Yuna, what I mean is, you really shouldn't worry, you know? After we beat Sin, that's when you can worry about the future.
I guess.
But Yuna, how are you supposed to beat something big like that?
The final summoning. It's the only way to defeat Sin. The only way. With it, we can call the final Aeon. That's the goal of the pilgrimage.
So we can summon knights of the round.
The faith of the final summoning lies waiting in the far north to greet summoners that complete their pilgrimage. At the world's edge in Xanarkand.
In Xanarkand?
She means the ruins of a city destroyed 1,000 years ago.
You sure it's ruins?
That's what I've heard.
You'll see it for yourself soon enough. Yuna, come back inside.
Why do you have such a disappointed dad voice then? Yuna, come back inside. Now.
You will go with us to Xanarkand?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go to Xanarkand to see it with my own eyes.
Yes, I'm with you, Avian. No more laugh. That wasn't
I knew
fun.
It couldn't be my Xanarkand, but I had to make sure.
No. And we're sleeping again. I've not just spoken to this guy on the left here, so out of curiosity, I might find out what he's got to say. Ah! So we've actually just signed, we just signed someone. We just signed someone to Blitzball. So for a laugh, let's see how badly we do, people. We're up against the Guado Glories. I'm looking at the, where's the guy I've just signed? Ah, there he is, Rob. He's got decent pass, decent block, actually. So he could be good in midfield, because his shoot is not good. So he's actually going to be more a defender than anything, because he's got a high attack. Oh, it could be a keeper, actually, as well. There's one like other. Right, anyway, up front, I do not have access to unfortunately, I don't have access to Waka, which is irritating. 8 for shot. Right, you're going to have to go up front. Nobody else can go there. Middle front. We've only got 5 players on the pitch, so I want someone who's in the middle all round here. To be honest, I get the feeling... Yeah, because then I've got left. Oh, it's my defensive players I need to put on here. I've just realised that now. So I've got 3 fields to go with. So let's go with... Jasu, Rop, and then Keeper. And I believe that's everyone. Or is it? No, it's not. Ah, right. So, okay, that's fine. You can be in the middle. Then I have... Rop. Oh, messed up again. One more time, people. I made a mistake here. Sorry about this. This is where it's not as easy. I don't like this layout. It's not as easy to spot what you want in your players. It's a bit of a pain in the sphincter to really understand where you're going with it. And then you've got decent block and decent attack. Not the best overall, but you'll have to do. And then keep it. We've got Jack Shot, no tech available for you. Jasu can have... Oh god, this is so slow. The UI for this has not been updated properly at all. The UI is poor. Drain Tackle 3, very nice. So Rob's got a very good Drain Tackle available to him, which is useful. Ah, Pile Venom. We'll have that. Surely Keeper hasn't got any skills he can use. Yeah, nothing. Okay, that's fine. Right, we'll see how badly I lose this one, people. I'm not expecting to win here. I've not got anyone to mark. I don't know anyone I can go for. Unless... No, there's none saying. That's fine, let's go. Here's an open space. Good evening, Queen. Yes, we are. We're going to actually play a proper game where I've been able to choose my own squad. See if we get any better with it. Decent endurance. And then a pass could work here. Yeah, we survived the attack. Oh, they managed to catch it. That's annoying. Nice deflection, and it's been caught. That's irritating. But at this point, you've got no real control. There's nothing I can really do. I can't stop it. Oh, that's going to be a goal. No doubt about it. It's interesting, against the actual champions, I was able to hold up for ages, but here, we've conceded straight away. Yeah, the shot's no good. I'm not seeing any shot rating. Yay, that's good. Okay. Ah, for fuck's sake. That's irritating. I do a brilliant tackle, but then no way through. It's a pain. Yay, that's good. Do I risk a double move? I don't think I do. But the pass is just not going to get through either. I've got no choice. I'm going to have to go for it. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, they survived that one. Part of the problem for this is that you know the numbers for endurance and attack. You could literally have like that. You could literally have like twice their figure, but be rated at 50%. They have half and be rated at 150 and tap the ball. It's just RNG, and it's really, it's like that's unfortunately not much you can do about it. That was a strange pass, and yet no, because you can't control your players. I couldn't cut them off at the pass like I wanted to. Hey, that worked. My option to pass then didn't come up, which is irritating. So, I mean, I had 10. There was no way I could get past them. I think this is a match I'm not going to win. I'm not going to have a chance on this. Not unless I get very lucky. So the problem is their block is too good, and my pass isn't strong enough either. So bollocks, I'm going for a shot. It's going to be blocked, I might as well go for it. Try and use up some of their stats. And again, because you can't control your players, you can't cut them off at the pass, which is what I'd like to do. So, I mean, we were equal on stats then, but it didn't do any damage to her, pretty much. And they seem to have very good passes. And there's not much you can really do to stop it. Their passes are way higher than mine. Their pass skills are far too high. That's not going to work. Yeah, I tried to pass then, it wouldn't let me. I've got the HP, that's not the problem. Yeah, that's gone. See, that took 5 of my pass rating off. That's just pure RNG. That's the game going, nah, we're not going to let you get through that. We're not letting you do a move. It's arbitrary. It's literally, you might as well be playing Jankampion. Rock, paper, scissors. Because you've got there's no strategy involved. I just saw the clock at the last second then, which is irritating. They see how they're all level 1 and they had like 14 for pass. That's ridiculous. I've got level 5s and my characters don't have anywhere near that. I have level 5s and level 6s, so it don't make any sense. Right. He's got to be a striker, he has to be. And that's definitely a midfield. Say, high block, which would make him possibly kind of useful in the mid, so I might put him up there. And then Butter, and then keeper. We'll go with that. And say, that character there, 17 pass for a level 2 character. That is just horse shit. Compared to what my characters can get, that's an absolute joke. Right, I've only got a 9 pass, so this is going to get blocked, I think, unless... I mean, I can try tanking one of the moves and see what happens. Managed to tank it, which is good. Definitely helps, but the question is... Oh, well, he can't pass it to himself. That makes no sense at all. I don't want to pass it back too far in my field. See, that's the problem. My pass rates are too low. They're not giving me access to any players who can pass. I've not got a single player who's got a decent pass. So I mean, because they had like a 17 pass, they were able to take 2 blows. It's not fair at all. They've not balanced this game. They really haven't balanced it. So I get the feeling this is one mini game I'm not going to play, because I think it's far too much of a grind to figure out. Yeah, that's fine. Don't give me the option to pass when I choose it. Okay, fine. That's fine. I don't mind. Let them pass in open space, but don't let me pass in open space. Fine. Okay. Don't enforce your game's mechanics. Right, I'm going for a 2-man. I've had enough. I want to get through them. I had to go with the best pass I had available to me then. So an 11 shot is not enough to get through from close range. Okay, fair enough. Fine. So it's also a bit silly that you can't control your defenders. Yeah, this mode is bollocks. My shot stat was higher than that, and I was closer to the goal. That is nonsense. Proof undeniable that this is pure RNG. There is no skill involved. There is zero skill. That's proof. That is absolute proof. So I mean, so this is going to be a loss by pure RNG once again. So this is where this mode is binned off. I'm not playing this mode again on stream. If I get the option to end, I'm leaving. Yep. That's that mode officially binned off. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's officially the end of that mode. I'm not playing a game where you lose because of arbitrary bollocks. It's completely arbitrary. The numbers on screen are meaningless. There were times that my stats were higher than their attack and they were getting possession. There were times where theirs were lower than mine and I wasn't getting it back.
Forgive me, sir. I meant to say pardon me, but it came out in Al Bed.
Oh, you're in Al Bed.
I am Rin, owner of this establishment. Hela Dusadwi.
Huh?
It means nice to meet you.
Ah, well, Heli do sad we to you too.
If you are interested, Elbed primers can be found all over Spira. Finding them and learning our language might be fun. Here, let me give you one in commemoration of our meeting. Although you might want to be careful where you speak our language.
Ours
Yeah,
page.
I hear Al Bed aren't liked much. Oh, sorry.
Deki Krisa.
Someone help! The chocobos!
That's our cue. Let's go.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, thank you for your help. Please, use this.
Cheers. Mega potions are very welcome. But yeah, all I've got to say about Blitzball, if I want to play a football manager game, I'll play a football manager game. This is meant to be a JRPG. Hiding stuff behind a game like that is terrible game design, and Square, fuck you for that one.
To the Chocobo Corral.
Ah, up this way. Okay. Ah, that's a good reason to be afraid. Oh, it's Goldberg. You're next. it with a debuff, always good. Right, I get the feeling it's going to have no real elemental weakness, this boss. Something about it tells me it won't have any elemental weakness. It also looks like quite a physical enemy, so let's try darking it. Well, even though we managed to hit a darkness move, it made no difference. That's a real surprise. I'd raised our defense, I'd weakened the enemy, and I had also used the darkness move, and it still took more than 3/4 of the health, which is a lot. Bushido? Interesting, okay. That's good, okay. No point silencing it for now. Let's go for a physical. Barely any damage. You need pace. We need pacing. That draws HP and MP. I'm gonna bring back Walker because I might need him to use his darkness move again in a minute. It's got nearly 10,000 health, this anima. And even using...
So, we're to be pushed off a cliff.
Right, okay. Evidently there's no way to counteract that, I'm guessing. I guess they never thought of...
Attack now! Push it back!
Ah, okay. Interesting. I'm not sure what it was that I did specifically then that made that work, but I'm not going to complain. Yeah, it's definitely made a difference. There's no point using that. Magic defense is no help here. Let's try fire. That hurts it, but I won't say it was anything particularly special, to be honest. We'll come back to the fight and just give a quick... I mean, I could summon, try something different. Let's try summoning a 3, actually. Oh, that's awesome, the way she sat on his shoulder. That was so cool. Right. So we have access to white magic in this mode as well, which is helpful. That hurted, but nothing too spectacular, it must be said. Oh, it says we're next. That suggests this could be a dangerous move. So, question is, what do we do here? Do we attack it or do we go with... Yeah, they're no use at the moment, unfortunately. Try and burn it. Ah, nice, we knocked it on its ass. Just so we can get everyone on the battlefield and attack as quick as possible. Didn't quite work, but we got away with that. So evidently it seems to be one of those enemies that takes damage and then falls over. Excellent. Okay, switch back for Lulu, because she did quite decent damage with my fire spells. And damage output is important. So the rotation approach is actually very cool. You do feel like a bit of a boss when you're constantly rotating the enemy out. Now's our chance. That definitely helps. It has to be said. I didn't mean to go with Yuna. That was a mistake. Oh, it's cool you can just switch back out and there's no real penalty. Tidus has not got much damage at the moment. It seems his piercing is not quite doing enough to get through it. Oh, excellent. Just keep it burned on the floor. Ah, so he's now started to use magic. That's interesting. It's like he can't with magic, but now that he's on the floor, will this hurt him? Yes, it will. Ah, hello. Look who's now managed to move the enemy closer to the edge. We started to get the high ground, people. Yeah, evidently that's a scripted move, because it's hitting on even though we had the darkness in our favour. That's kind of annoying, to be honest, but what can you do? Now that's really, really irritating, because that's twice now we've been hit when he's been fully blinded. But fortunately, this is our chance to fight back. Auron's in rather critical health here, but I'm going to have to gamble. Right, now he's countering any time that we're using a move, and that's really infuriating. Really infuriating. Okay, Waka, you've got 5 MP left. This is all about getting in while we can. Oh, you see, it's almost like it seems that every time I hit it with that move, it counters and knocks us back. But it is very, very close to death now. All or nothing. No, that's fine. And good evening, K-Par. Yes, battling on the edge, but we made it. I get the feeling that you're supposed to knock it into the water, but I didn't do enough to get it down there. We got the white armlet at least, though, so that's pretty cool.
Have you an interest in renting some chocobos? As a token of our gratitude, the first time is free of charge. Please, ask the attendant if you wish to rent.
Thank you so much for saving the chocobos.
and breathe. Ah, interesting. I can earn one of 3 ways, and I apparently got the best one. Well, that's a surprise, considering the lack of aptitude I've shown at this game so far. I'm a bit impressed that I managed to pull through that. Ah, interesting. Yeah, good question actually, Queen. I was wondering that myself. K-Par, can you kind of explain what that... I'm guessing it's a quote? They said the first time's free of charge, so I've got a free rental. Oh, George Takei. I've seen memes of that guy online, some of the stuff he said on Twitter or something.
Hello? No charge this time.
Ah, for now we'll walk. Chance to get into battles and get some experience. Chance to have a free chocobo. Nah, I'll walk. It's fine. Oh, that's kind of cool with them, like, hanging out in the area down below. Oh, not good. This could be a massive problem. This could be a colossal issue. Oh, especially when it gets 2 turns. Well, that's pure. That is pure SMT. That was the game saying you are going to die.
Live and let live.
Easy way out of that one, people. I will take the easy way out. That was the game deciding that it wanted to screw things over straight away. My favourite thing in the world is RNG. Here, let's ambush you and put the 3 strongest enemies in the area in one place to do it. Not very balanced. In fact, that was terribly unbalanced, to be honest. Right, tell you what. I'm going to deprive you of a turn. Get off my battlefield, you. That's resistant to magic. I don't need to do that. Never mind, we'll survive. Right, finish him, Auron. Okay, fine, Kimara, you finish it. Seriously? Tell you who can finish this. Vaka.
Back on the field. Booyah. Where's a chocobo when you need one?
It's a good question, mate. Alright, let's see what we've got in the sphere grid. Might as well. Raises evasion by 2 points. That's kind of good. And raises agility as well. Even though it's a backwards move, I want to get the item back. Let's get some more speed. What are you talking about there, K-Par? Limit break game. What are you on about? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're referring to. Ah, there's nothing here, so that's fine. I'm not chosen any options, so I'm not sure what you're getting at, K-Par. If that's something that's in the game that's not been mentioned, then that's probably the reason why. But I'm not familiar with anything. So that'll hold. We've got a few more stats on this one. Look at that grin. That grin's amazing. Right, the question is, can I break this lock as Vaka, which would get us access to magic defense by 4. Max MP a lot higher. And access onto this side of the grid as well, so it'd be pretty good. Meanwhile, back this way though. Extract, accuracy, which is always good. There's quite a lot of untapped potential on this side of the sphere, to be honest. So, with that in mind, right, yeah, so there's 2 empty spheres which don't have any nodes. Or do they? Out of curiosity, can I do anything here? Yeah, there's nothing to use, is there? What I can do is go here and then potentially use that on the health sphere there. Yeah. Nice. Okay, that'll do. Right, Aaron. Let's go here. So this part of the stream is a part that I really don't like. I don't like these parts being on because it's just menu management. And that sounds incredibly tedious. Let's go for the extract power. And that's a ability move. Yeah. Then there's Yuna, who I can level 2 lock, which would get access to accuracy, strength, HP. Not much in the way of skills though, oddly enough. Whereas completing this one gets us more skills. So going on the more traditional route is probably more useful. So yeah, so I do apologise for this part of the stream, people. Again, I think this is another reason why I don't like the idea of skill tree based kind of things. Because it's just so tedious to watch. It's really tedious. It's like you just want to get on with it. It's like, I do like that in more modern games. If you have anything like this, you have the ability usually to auto-move them. And that makes a big difference for being able to, you know, not feel like you're constantly just cycling through menus and not really knowing what you're doing. It's a massive quality of life feature. As I say, I never liked World of Warcraft. I never liked it. I was never a fan. I'm a bit too much of an old school adventurer. I just like to get on with the game. I don't like messing around. Right, this is where I am going to need to switch very briefly to Lulu. Because I need to use fire. Yeah, that's you absolutely wasted. Oh, seriously? You wasted our only attack chance. Oh, that's good. An overkill's great. Well, I mean, if they made it even more complex, then that's really silly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not into it. I'm not a fan of it.
Told ya.
Don't get me wrong, it's great that some people are vets and understand it, but I just find it... If I'm finding that people are having to look up a guide on how to use a basic thing about leveling your characters, then they've got it wrong. It's not user-friendly, in my opinion. Huh? Well, I guess that's what chocobos can do. They can access areas like that. Yeah, now we're screwed. We're going to use Blizzard on that bomb and get rid of it.
What next?
Wasn't enough to finish it. That's a surprise. I like the growth design it had. Lulu's got access to overdrive. That could come in handy. Although I said that, they're immune to the... Oh, knock it off. Not now. Say, this is a very unbalanced fight, this. When you're against each other normally, it's fine, but for an ambush, this is actually unbalanced. I don't want to waste the overdrive. I know he's confused, but there's not much I can really do about it right now because I need to get these guys off the battlefield. There is one thing I can do, so I'm going to go for it now. There is one thing I can do here. That's helpful. We've got an overkill.
Let's end this.
There we go. Finished. Rode our luck in that battle, but that's all that matters. Sometimes you have to ride your luck. Yuna coming to our aid with that, it must be said. Formation again. Say falling's not cool. Oh, fuck. Why are we getting ambushed so often? Screw this.
Live and let live.
Why are we getting ambushed so often? That is not balanced at all.
Word has gotten around about me. Now all the Crusaders are ignoring me.
Oh, that's horrible. They shouldn't be doing that here.
Would you like to hear about the high road?
Not really, but at the same time, I suppose it could come in handy. Let's get comfortable, people.
We are currently traveling a part of the Mihan High Road.
Yes, I'm not really enjoying this game.
Naturally, that suggests that there is or was an old road.
I'm not really enjoying the way this game plays. It seems set up for spending a lot of time in menus and grinding, and I'm not averse to doing like grind and everything else, but it's really slow paced. And a lot of quality of life features have been added to make this more accessible. I just don't think it's very well designed. So, in terms of a Final Fantasy game, this is one that I'm not enjoying anywhere near as much as normal. No, that's fair enough, Rose. I having a chat with you now, sit with your housemate. That's pretty cool. You missed an interesting boss fight, to be fair, Rose. It was actually a good fight. But as I say, unfortunately, at the moment, my characters aren't strong enough, so I'm probably going to have to do some grinding, and I really don't want to.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a summoner?
Haha, it's these idiots.
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
You dare impede a summoner's pilgrimage?
Look at that face on the right.
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
Useless.
Well, we've healed up. We can save our game. I'm not playing Enchanted Arms, K-Par, so I can't explain that one. I'm not sure what you're getting at. I've not played it, so I can't comment. But yeah, I get the feeling this is one of those games where you just got to do a load of grinding, and it's not my idea of a fun. It's not the idea of something you can do on stream, really. It's not really for streaming. I think this was the era where they essentially wanted to get everyone doing a lot of things to do with... they wanted to get everyone accessing FAQs. You know, by buying magazines and all that kind of stuff. That's what this makes me think of. Yeah, can I overdrive it? Let's try and overdrive, why not? The timing mechanic for that is totally off. That timing mechanic is just really bad. I've got an overdrive, so I'm going to access it and might as well. That wasn't working. I was trying the thing to power it up and it wasn't working. Right. I can't be bothered with this.
I'll be right back.
I'm going to take advantage of the save point to heal up and do that again. I was using the thing to spiral it around to increase the power, and it wasn't moving. I don't know if that's a glitch or if there's something I'm missing with it. But again, it would be nice if there was an explanation for these mechanics. This game, it needs a proper explanation. I say, I'm really not enjoying playing this game, guys. I'm sorry, I'm really not enjoying it. The gameplay is really taking me out of it, and the story's not engaging with me at all. I can understand why I never got into this era of FF game. I can understand now why I never got into it. It's just not my game. It really isn't. I'm not sure if I'm going to carry on this playthrough because I'm really not enjoying it.
That's how it's done.
So we'll finish tonight's stream for sure, but I've got other games that I want to play, to be honest. I've got other games that I'm much more excited about playing. It's been an interesting experiment, don't get me wrong, but it's just... It's missing something. It's missing that spark. So there are certain things that I do like about it, like the ability to switch out your character. I think that's great. But again, I think it's just that I don't like the way you have to like build your characters. I'm not a fan of the battle mechanics in general.
That's how it's done.
Because it's like there's no consistency to some of the interactivity parts, I think, as well. Oh, absolutely, K-Power, and you guys are all awesome. You guys have been watching this fantastic. It's great. So it's been brilliant to see support for the channel, and I thank you all very much. I appreciate every single one of you. It's a huge, huge thing for me. I'd say it seems there's a lot of mechanics in the game that are seen to set up for strategy, and then a load of luck elements take part. Like, say, like Blitzball, for example. It talks about all these strategies about numbers and what numbers beat what. And then for whatever reason, they can say, oh, by the way, we're halving your stats and upping theirs by half. You know what I mean? There's too many things like that in the background that ruin the experience. There's too little information on how mechanics work. It's just not... yeah, it's just not connecting with me. It's a shame. There are things I like about it, but it's just not enough.
Got you covered.
Well, so you say. Well, exactly. I will say this much. I've enjoyed playing this more than Final Fantasy XII. I tried playing that for about half an hour and I was literally falling asleep. It just made very little sense. The mechanics of the game were really awkward sideways step and not in a good way. In fact, I think his darkness has wore off.
Sit back and watch.
Nope, not that. Thank you. We need you out of the battle now. Let's quickly bring Yuna back. I want you. I'm actually going to try summoning. Why not? Might as well. I'm just saying, I do like the idea of the game, but I'm just saying, I just think there's too much that you need to do outside of the, like, you know, on the stream. This is one of those games where I think you need to invest a load of time in grinding.
Fight with us.
Which, again, I'm not averse to, but it's like knowing what you should be doing to make it possible. That's the issue. Oh, I can just burn it. I like the little, like, roar that it does there. That's pretty cool. I've not played 9. I've never played 9. I think I remembered at one point suggesting I'll do that, but I've never got around to it. Increase HP, that could come in handy. I think I was spoiled with FF7 and FF8. It wasn't until, as I say, literally Final Fantasy 16 that a numbered FF game really got my interest again. Like I say, FF10 I've played and I've not really enjoyed it. FF12 I couldn't stand. 11 doesn't count. 14's a massive multiplayer role-playing game. I'm not a fan of those, so I don't really count that. FF15 was a strange road trip simulator that I wasn't enjoying very much. So yeah, so it seems that after Final Fantasy 7 and 8, I've not had much luck with the mainline Final Fantasy games. So I will say that, as obviously tomorrow, speaking of Final Fantasy, Rebirth, that's the big thing. I'm looking forward to playing that. That's going to be amazing. At least I hope it will be. Right, well, at least here we've actually got the backup pair. So, the question here... 13 I really didn't like. 13 I did not like at all. Again, played it for a very, very short period. And it was like... It was just really poor. Corridor simulator, essentially. You were like literally just moving around very narrow corridors, not making much progress. I can understand why, to be fair. I really can. So what was curious about Final Fantasy XIII was how it managed to get 2 sequels. That's what I don't understand.
Take that!
We've got another katana, which is kind of cool. I mean, Final Fantasy XVI was a massive return to form. I really liked that. That was a great game. For those of you who have a PlayStation 5, or those of you who are watching Queen 3210's long play, you might appreciate that game. But I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a great game. And the thing is, that had some skill tree elements to it, but it was a lot more intuitive. It made a lot more sense. I didn't feel like I was constantly being excluded by it.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, not even summoners can pass. But they'll call on us in the end. Just wait and see. In the meantime, I think I'll have a nap. Oh, Bartello.
Yeah, that's right. Go away and have your little lie down. That's fine. And there's the chocobo lady.
Oh, hello.
Yep, so I've got that banked, so that's kind of cool. I've got a free chocobo in the bank.
The Mushroom Rock Road is off limits to non-Crusader personnel until the end of the mission.
Fair enough. So the road is out, apparently. Yeah, we have like fiend info at least. Huh? Okay, interesting. Oh, that's a sleep move. What? I don't know about that. Lightning the female squall. I don't know if that's meant to be a tutorial fight or what. That was, yeah, weird. Never mind. Right, formation. Let's get back to formation for here. It was even edgier. How do you be edgier than Squall?
Gata and Luzu reporting, sir.
This is the last of them.
Good to have you with us. Go on through.
Show me how to play Blitz sometime.
No.
Wait around. We'll have Sin beaten in no time.
If you say so. No, I'm not showing you how to play Blitz. I've got better things to do than play Blitzball. A frustrating, pointless football manager game which no one asked for in an RPG. No one asked for it. Spam the square button in case any of these are players. Might as well.
Any donation toward Operation Mihen would be greatly appreciated.
Wait, what? Fine.
Thank you. Please accept this.
Oh, well, it gives you items depending on what you buy.
Hey, you're a summoner, and her guardians, right? Sorry for the inconvenience. What, they didn't tell you? We're bringing sin spawn from all over Spira here. Sin spawn inevitably draw sin, right? We're going to lure it into a trap.
Yeah, Avian, I think...
I'm sorry, I can't let you pass.
I think that's the problem. As I say, it's one of those things in the game. I love how it's telling me to go forward. Ah, never mind. Oh, look if it isn't.
So, we meet again, Lady Yuna.
Yes?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can do?
Well...
I see.
Maester Seymour, let me show you to the command center.
Hold. I have a request.
Yes, Your Grace.
I need to have Summoner Yuna and her guardians let through to the command center.
Why are you being so good to us?
But Maester Seymour... Maester Seymour, sir.
Do not worry. I will take full responsibility.
Very well, they may pass.
Convenient. Changing equipment in battle, that's something I've not actually explored yet. Which is kind of cool.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Yuna, it's time to go.
Oh, right.
Who does he think he is?
He's a maester. Better get used to it, yeah?
Yeah, Waka's not wrong. See if I can do anything else with the characters. In the grids. I've got 2 available, which will allow me to move up here to learn the ability to provoke, whatever that does. How many stones have I got? Not got many left, which is a disappointment. Aaron has just the 2 available, so he can't really move anywhere. So we can move here. That means he might be able to use... Yeah, he can. He can get that ability. The ability to guard. Sounds helpful. Waka's got 4 points available. So we've got 1, 2. Oh, hang on. What's that in the middle there? The extract ability. Whereas that way is magic and stats. Out of curiosity, what is that? What does it do? Might as well learn it while I can. Ah, so I can move back here again. Just to stay in place. Yuna can move twice. Yeah, so again, feels a little boring to be doing all of these grid spheres and everything else. But that might mean we can bring people back to life, which is pretty helpful, to say the least. Then we have another move, which takes us down to here. Raise evasion by 2. And raise magic. Yay. Not bad. No, not that. Go forward 1 square. And then use again. To increase magic defense. I think it's one of those where if you invest the time, you could probably do things with it. But again, I think this is part of the problem. I like customizable characters, but I also like it to make a bit more sense in terms of what you do. But we'll see what happens through the gate. Who knows, I might decide to stick with it. Maybe I'll change my mind if I get some time to get some proper investment offline. I think that's part of the problem. I think it's one of those games where you have to literally spend hours doing preparation. And while I'm not adverse to that, it'd be nice if the game could set it up.
Maester Seymour!
Brave Crusaders of Spira, protectors of all Spira. Believe in the path you have chosen. Let faith be your strength. I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
Sir! What's going on? Why is Maester Seymour backing the Crusaders, eh? They're using Albed's Machina. They're violating the teachings.
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good.
The greater good.
Waka, I think Maester Seymour sees that too.
Lulu!
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
Ah, Sir Oran, it is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
I've got nothing to say about it.
I see. Sir Oran must be a great asset as a guardian.
Your Grace!
Please, there's no need for formalities.
Excuse me. Maester Seymour, why is your lordship present here, sir?
Please, speak as you normally would.
Yeah, thank you.
Isn't this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should. However, both the Crusaders and the Al-Bed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mihen was born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure.
Show me Seymour again.
And I, Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon, as a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see them.
Beg your pardon, but that's not something a Maester should say.
Then pretend I didn't say it.
You're kidding.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour. But you know, some of the things he said that day, they made a lot of sense to me.
Oh. Have we moved on? Interesting. Or maybe we will be. Okay, yay, I'm glad that someone recognised, I'm glad that someone recognised the Hot Fuzz reference. So thanks for that, Queen. Now here's an interesting point. I just had a thought. Stretching time here, people. Massively stretching. Seymour is dead. And the reason I'm saying that, he has a Y cut on the front on his jewelry, referencing an autopsy. It's a stretch. It's a stupid stretch, but I'm calling it. He's dead. Ah, Thunderflan. They're going to be weak to water them. As I say, it's a massive, massive stretch. That it's probably overthinking way too much about something minor, but I've done that before and been right. Ah, cheers for the high potion. Oh. Use this if you need to, and then immediately throws into a battle. Like a nice troll game. And despite the speed of my party, I'm still not in a position to be able to get any decent attacks. Ah, making an enemy drop ability spheres. That could come in handy. Oh, this is where the UI is so poor. Side on, it switches the inputs. That's a massive problem. I don't like that. That one is close to death. Close being the key word. Not guaranteed yet. What was an addition that wasn't in the original? Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's fire. Yeah, I'm gonna heal them. I know exactly what's going on there. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Nothing I could do about it. The element reel went completely wrong. Gave me completely the wrong element for that one. So this next turn is where I'm going to be a bit of a coward.
Miss me?
Time to be a cowardly strategist.
I'll be right back.
Because I was hoping to save my game, having just got into the next scene, but the game's like, nah, you can't do that. That's why, again, that's not another thing I don't like. I don't like a random chance.
Excuse me, Lady Summoner Yuna?
Yes.
The command center. Maester Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
Thank you.
Take that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
I mean, there's a reason why I didn't use Cat Shi in battle in Final Fantasy VII. I hated using like random elementals and like random rolls to get moves. So I never used Cat Shi for that reason. Unless I had to, I never used him.
Well then, what next?
You're guarded. Oh, that's annoying. Right, hang on a second. Yuna! I'm not having anyone petrify my party. That's not happening. So the stone effect is kind of cool. It reminds me of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. If you got hit by certain statues, you got turned to stone and had to break out of it. And it was pretty well done as an effect.
Yeah!
It'd be nice if you could like have a like default party, and then from that look to do your switching in the flying battle, because it's always awkward when you're trying to go into battles and not quite sure which way you should go. Oh, talk to you.
Good time. Sneak past the guards, I did.
Ah, we got a merchant. That's kind of helpful. Ah, check it out. We can get the ice, but I guess ice strike. That could be incredibly useful, given that we've got bombs in this area. That could be incredibly useful. Magic plus 3% and sensor as well. That's kind of good. I like that. We'll equip that. Null Frost armband. That'd be incredibly useful for any enemy that goes to use that. A fire one would be even better. Let's be honest here. Metal Bangle, MP and HP increased. That's not bad. So you don't make a lot of money, do you, when you're selling things? It does not make a lot of... It's not a way to make money, selling equipment.
Be making a fortune with Operation Mayhem prices. And you, lad, you get a discount. I owes you one, eh?
So that's the reason to give him more money. Right, okay. It seems that I'm not getting the special attack for Ice Strike, so I wonder if that means we're literally going to have to attack it and see what happens. Same time, if I use haste, I can make our run get a lot faster. The question is, which monster has the first attack? Oh, the one that I need to blind. That's frustrating as anything. The only advantage to it is I can again bring someone back onto the battlefield. Still, 2 attacks will make a big difference there. That's not what I needed. I needed to avoid that at all costs. I definitely need to use Walker here. No, not to him. This UI is awful. I can't stand the UI we've got. Oh, that's helpful. We've got an overkill. Very useful indeed. Now to switch out to Lulu. Because hopefully I can take care of this one. So there is a degree of strategy to these battles, and that, yeah, I should really enjoy the combat, but I don't like the way you build your characters. It's the character building on the other side of it. That's the problem for me. Right, get off my battlefield. How is it not dead? I've done more than 800 damage. It should be dead. Right, well, you're dying this time, mate. You can put any comments you like in there, Queen. Any comments you like, I'm not going to stop you talking. Right, quickly... Because I've not used him in this battle, I'm going to use him for now so we can get some more experience for him. Yeah, even with darkness, that made no difference.
Bring it on!
Still, you can't avoid attacks forever. I'm amazed at how much damage he's tanking. So I'm never a fan of tanky enemies. Tanky enemies annoy me. It's an arbitrary challenge when they just make an enemy tanky for no reason. Still, everyone got to get experience in that battle, which is good. Right. One person I've not done much with is this guy, so let's actually get him some moving. Let's set our speed up, that's good. And that's got an ability, which is to scan enemies. That could come in handy, to be fair. Now, the question is, what's down here? That's got a level 1 lock, whatever is on it. Or I can go here to teach the ability to extract mana. That's another ability sphere, I think, unfortunately. So I've got to use my last one of these, which is annoying. But I might as well actually make him useful. Ah, I've got an MP sphere now available. Good thing is getting quite a lot of power spheres, which is good. It changes an empty node into an MP node. Right, that's one to save them. So if you find empty nodes, you can use custom moves to be able to... That's not a bad idea, but it also discourages using them, which is really irritating as well. So again, this is where I'm thinking there's just not quite enough information. So the music is reminding me a lot of the landing in Final Fantasy VIII, though. This like kind of military drumming sound. And I think that's it for him, yeah. So I've actually just taken him up a bit. I'm going to say, for Tidus, I can move one area to learn some more HP, which could come in handy. Some extra HP now will be useful. Especially since I can use that as well to get accuracy up. That's as far as he can go, which is annoying, but we might as well do it. And then a power sphere to get even more HP. So that's good. Yeah, this is definitely one of those games where you need to spend a lot of time offline doing a lot of grinding to learn to go your skull sphere grid. It's again a bit monotonous. I would have liked the design to be a little more balanced, where you're not just being forced to do all this kind of thing. I can imagine a lot of people just literally stay in the first area and spend like 19 hours plus. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've done that myself in Final Fantasy VII, like with the Aether trick. So don't get me wrong, it's not something that I haven't done before. But the game wasn't built around that back then, whereas now it seems it is, and it's a bit a little bit tedious, shall we say? Yeah, did you like that one? A little bit tedious. Well, that's a good point. Now we've got a save point, so that's helpful. Means that I can at least get my game safe. No, that's good. High potion's great, thank you. Ah, the old mystical elevator platforms. Very Final Fantasy. To this day, I've never understood how these things come to be. They just do. Right, we've got a fire elemental creature in the middle there. Yeah, it is up. That's fine. Ah, right. It seems only magic will do the damage, though, which is annoying. Okay, that's one down. Oh, that's frustrating. Now, Blizzard. Oh, that's really, really annoying.
It's over.
Ah, that's actually an attack, so it's kind of like Mug, that move. Yeah, so I mean, it's a good way to get levels. It's just very, very... I get the feeling it's one of those where you just got to run around and try and get ability points to be able to keep getting your sphere grid. Makes me wonder how these people who play the game on the no sphere grid challenges actually do it. I mean, I know they're possible because I've heard of them. I just don't quite get how they work. Yeah, there's a solution to me not liking the sphere grid system, people. I'll just turn it into a no sphere grid challenge run. How about no? Let's not do that. Oh, this is a bad lineup. Especially when, once again, they get RNG starting the battle. I don't know if that's worked. It doesn't say it has. That's one off the battlefield at least. You're quite low on health, so I'd rather get you off the battlefield for now. Alright, let's actually get some... oh, good lord, they have so much health. They have tons of health.
Miss me?
Right, that one has been afflicted. I've just seen it there. You can't see it from this camera angle, you know, where the darkness is. You can't actually see it. That's where it'd be nice if you could change your camera angle, if you know what I mean. But you don't have that ability. It's really frustrating. Actually, that could be really helpful. Raise our strength and raise our defense. So if you had the ability to rotate the camera, it'd make it a lot better, because I'll be able to see if my enemies are going to get any attacks in. Very quickly, let's see how much health it's got left. Yep, 405. And that's one off the battlefield. Critical hit, I'll take that, that's good. And that's definitely hurt it, another critical.
Take that.
Yep, that was better RNG. We got quite a lot of criticals towards the end of the fight. And what was that shaking thrust that he did? That wasn't so good. We got muted steel and a fire moonbar. So we've actually got the ability now to switch weapons. So it's like if I go to Tidus, we can now put... I've got the ice brom, which is useful here anyway, but we've got the muted steel, which basically gives us mute. That could be incredibly useful. Now this is cheap. Just keep coming back and saving. So I might do this for a little bit longer. Just to get some more ability points. And that might enable us to be able to have a better chance. That might be, I think that's literally what it's going to take. Maybe the game will get a bit better if it's a bit easier to understand how to get your characters built. Like, we had that problem with one of the playthroughs for SMT4, didn't we? And then when I finally saw a way around it, I thought, here's a chance now, I can do something with it. Oh. I don't know why they're so hard to hit on the ground. Grounded enemies are meant to be weak to sword. So I'm not quite sure why that was a problem for it. I'm gonna try one more time. Right, I don't know why it's missing. But I'm not taking any chances. You've done your thing, you've made your move.
Farewell. That's how it's done.
I agree, Aaron. Thank you for that. There we go. So that's one obtained. And the good thing as well is it's getting us spheres. It's just, like I say, it feels very counterintuitive for a stream. So for all you people out there still watching, thank you very much. I don't know why. I don't know why you're watching. I think it's awesome that you are. I really appreciate it. But we can just use the abuse where we touch the sphere, heal, bingo, and then carry on. It's lazy, it's cheap, but it works. Only this time we've been ambushed, so it's not so good. Still, we might have a chance here. So first of all, I need you to use water, please. Get your revenge.
Enough. That's how it's done.
I'm liking the overkills that Auron's getting. The overkills that Auron's getting are very helpful. It's definitely giving us a chance, to say the least. But you see, you mentioned about getting an ability from the Twin Horn. I didn't have the ability to learn it, so I don't know if that's a feature in the game where you need to essentially have a skill unlocked to do that. And if that's their key gimmick, that should be unlocked very early. It's like in Mirror's Edge Catalyst, where you have to unlock the ability to skill roll, which makes no sense. It's a parkour game. The first thing you learn in parkour is skill rolling. So it makes no sense you wouldn't have that known already. It's crazy, really, to be honest. Sometimes game designs aren't quite matching the mentality. I got an on-sort talent saying you watched a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts. Well, thank you very much. You probably enjoyed my rage on that, because I wasn't finding that very much fun at all. I had a similar rant earlier tonight, actually, interestingly enough. But welcome to the stream. I just think that this game, it's not awful. I just don't think it's got the same feel. I think I'm too much of an OG FF7, FF8 fan. I think that's the problem. I'm too much of the old school. Like I said, the skill tree sphere grid style is just not my style of play. Again, I wasn't like a massive multi-on player. The Rage vs Chernobog was bad, but it wasn't as bad as what followed afterwards. The room after Chernobog was even worse. That was Rage. At one point, I don't know if I actually caught it on camera, but you can certainly hear the moment my controller leaves my hand. There is a moment. It was, in fact, Avian, you were there for the time that I had the Rage against the Harem Queen. Did the stream where we went up against Chernobog and the room afterwards top it? It certainly seemed to me. Right, we got a chance here. I do not want to attack that bomb. But what I might be able to do is cleave through the defense And that will make it possible to finish you off. I had a feeling I was absolutely at my wit's end. It wasn't just the fact that I was at my wit's end though. It was the fact that I literally just wanted to go to bed. I've been on stream for hours. And the game just put up this roadblock where it was like, no, you're not stopping. It was that ultimate sense of roadblock for the sake of roadblock. I think that's probably the best way to sum it up, yes. The Heron Queen was a one-off, whereas the Kingdom Hearts was sustained. It's the difference between a quick blast of heat when you're making a steak blue versus a slow roast in a deep fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling it might do untaught. I mean, I've not been having the most fun with this. It's not been awful, don't get me wrong, but I do think more could have been done with it. Oh, I didn't expect him to attack with that. I thought he'd literally just drain magic. Now, this is where we could be in trouble unless... Can you do enough damage, Lulu? Can you finish it off? Yes, you can. We've just got a harpoon. Is that like a water piece of equipment for him? Because that could be very useful if that's the case. I mean, the Tidal Spear is water strike, the harpoon's just piercing. So to be fair, he'd also be useful for those lightning enemies. I can call him on Switch's equipment. That's actually a very good idea, actually. I might do that now. Switch him for the Tidal Spear. Because it pierces, and it means that we can get by the lightning enemies without always relying solely on Lulu. I think that's the thing about this game. It's I was having recently played Sea of Stars, and the way you counter the locks, as they're known, by using certain affinities against the characters that are casting. It's almost like they've taken a little bit of influence from here, but not quite. I mean, it's been an interesting experience, to say the least. As I say, it's one of those, I think, where with a lot of time invested offline, I might be able to get in a better position. Now, first things first, I need to get one of these enemies blinded. If possible. Yeah, that was helpful. You switch for Auron. Incredibly... Well, mentioning if a boss is tough, that's not a big deal. I don't mind that. Mentioning whether a boss is going to be a challenge or not, it's not a big deal at all. There's no issue with that. It's when people actually literally start spoiling the story. Anyone who was here when I played the original Danganronpa, Queen, I'm looking at you, will remember the moment where someone spoiled something in the fifth trial, in the 5th chapter. Fortuitously, it was relatively minor, but my audience feasted that night. Didn't you, Queen? So it's not. I don't understand anyone that does actually like dropping spoilers. I don't. I think they think it's cool, and it, quite frankly, it's not. It's a really stupid thing. I mean, I've fought some rough bosses in my time. I've fought some really rough bosses. Like when I was playing SMT4, so up against the Minotaur, for example, that was unbelievably challenging. For an early game boss, that was a troll move from the developers for that game. Yep, you all enjoyed that one, yeah, that has to be said. You enjoyed your meal. They served themselves up on a silver platter that night, it must be said. Right. Is it still afflicted by darkness? I don't think it is. So the storyline's been kind of... It has had its moments of storyline so far. I get the feeling it's one of those that takes a while to get going. But some games do that. Some games take ages to get going, and then out of nowhere they have a tremendous story.
No time to waste. Let's go.
We've got plenty of time to waste because I've been trying to get more ability points. I could do with getting another one for Yuna, Tidus, and Lulu if possible. Just so I've got some extra skills to play around with. Formation-wise, I'm going to go back to having Tidus for now. See, the switching out on the fly I do like. Again, that's very Sea of Stars where you could do that. It was a good way to be able to give you the flexibility. And I suppose that's why some of the skills might be a bit gated off, because if you got things early on, you possibly break the game. It's very easy in an RPG sometimes to break progression. Final Fantasy VIII, for example, if you had any idea of how to use certain features in that game early, you could make yourself broken. Queen. I mean, I've already come up with an interesting theory about this game. Obviously, on top, don't comment on this because we don't want spoilers around here. But I have a belief that Seymour is dead. Purely because his jewellery forms a Y cut, referencing an autopsy. I actually believe he's dead. Which might seem a bit odd, but it's my theory. Now, I'm going to try something I haven't done here. I'm going to try and silence it. I could really do with knowing what HP they have left. Queen, I was just saying that in an RPG it's very easy to break progression by making yourself a god. Easy early if you know what you're doing. And I said how in Final Fantasy VIII you could break the game quite easily if you knew what you were doing with certain abilities early on. Because no one's been doing that on their recent playthrough on their channel. Oh, no. No one started doing a Let's Play on their own channel where they do that with Final Fantasy VIII, have they? It's already taken one blow, I think. I might be able to finish this with Lulu. Yeah, there it is to maximum size. For now. This is where I'd love to be able to... this is where I'd love to be able to pass a turn. I'd love to be able to pass turns, but you don't have that ability. Still...
Shield us from fiery fury.
Now that would have made things a lot easier if I'd have realised that earlier. That's me being a right moron. That would have made things much easier. Instead of relying on silence, make it so that fire is shielded. Only lasts for one turn, but that's not the point. Wow, Kimihari's only 3 AP away from leveling up though. That's silly. Ah, no worries, Evian. You got to get going. That's absolutely fine. You enjoy the rest of your evening. Obviously, we'll be back next week. We're not actually on until Monday evening after this, where we'll be doing Sea of Stars again. That's interesting, on-site. You say that Kingdom Hearts didn't age that well, but Kingdom Hearts 2 is a lot better. At some point, I probably will pick the mantle back up and give it another try. There is unfinished business there, and I think Once I'd invested that time in the Colosseum before the final stream and made my character much more powerful, it made things a lot more manageable. Oh, hang on. That water damage, that was pathetic. That did almost no damage. Get off my battlefield. You're not welcome here. Yeah, for Pierce and Water, that was a very, very poor show from Kinihari. From Kimihari, even.
Enough. No time to waste. Let's go.
Right, excellent. I think I can now save my game, do some more sphere gridding, and then progress the story, people. Maybe by getting a little more understanding, we can proceed with this game. We've come this far. It'd be a shame to tap out now. Right, he's only got the 1 point available, which means he can move and get a skill, I think. Yes, yes he can. The question is it an ability move or not? Nope, it's a speed. That's good. We'll take that. Okay, Aaron has 2 moves, which is excellent. Because we can go here. Yes, the most exciting part of the stream, people. Menu management. There we go. Excellent. And you have 2 available. So, the question is... Yeah, if I move here, I can bypass the empty square. And then use the Manosphere. And I think I can use another one. I can. And then Tidus has just the 1 move available. But it will let us go up here and hopefully use another move. Excellent, that'll do. Nice one. And finally there is Yunar, who can move here. Now the question is, do we go down this sphere grid? Or do we go and break level 2? I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way to go. So for now, I'm going to leave it. We've not got any skills available. Okay. Let's see just how much trouble we're going to be in a moment, people. If there's an unskippable half-an-hour cutscene before a boss fight, I will not be streaming the reattempt. Let's make that clear. Oh, wow, this is a deep dungeon. Right, okay. He's going to be weak to fire. Or actually... It's a fire enemy. I might as well cover it off now while I can. If you can East End thug him. Oh, it wasn't enough to finish it. That's annoying. Ah, that's random. That could be a problem. It is a problem. Except... that's helped. And that's helped too. Brilliant. Okay. Useful. Okay, we got an avoidance move. That's a useful feature. That I'm not even sure what that means, but I'm guessing that going off to another area is not recommended, and that's fair. That's okay. Hang on, why have I gone with you? I didn't mean to do that. I was hoping to finish it quickly. Not much you can do when it puts people to sleep. Ow. Mark has taken a bit of a beating here. Oh, I didn't realise I had control of Waka then. I thought I had control of Auron, like an absolute moron. Still, that works.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Excellent. Okay, we're in position. Right, first of all, a couple of abilities here. Yeah, you know, not you know. We've not got a Yandere in the party yet. Ah, there's a... Huh? Oh, what in the name of... Right, okay.
Watch and weep, Crusaders!
Before we go any further... Yep, that's what I want. Now's the time to try and get a dark attack against Garuda. Because this is what worked when we were at the arena, I believe. I mean, I could use the overdrive to finish it, but I'd rather save it. Especially when that happens. One more turn. Wow, this enemy's not giving up. Still, the haste is proving useful. Yay! And we've learned the new overdrive move called Warrior. Okay, I'm not sure why I've learned it, but okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that was very much the East End Thug battle, that one. That was where we needed to go East End Thug. Treasure. 1,000 gil. That's good, thank you. I'll take 10 potions as well, mate. That's fantastic news. Right, evidently we're not supposed to go that way. Right, okay. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I better figure out what's going on with that, because there was no real explanation for it. It doesn't mean that there isn't one in the game, it's just I didn't see it. That's one off the battlefield. And that's two off the battlefield.
Farewell.
But this is part of the problem. Sometimes you get areas where certain party members are better than the others. Right, what does this even mean? When character takes damage? I've not got any alternative for that one. Right. It's only giving me the option to when taking damage. It's not got anything else. Ah, so you got... Ah, so when you damage enemy, well, that'll be a lot easier, won't it? When you're doing damage to the enemies, you get your overdrive faster. That'll be a lot better than taking damage. Oh, it's this guy again.
You want some of this?
Right, the question here is... Right, if you darken it for a second... I want to try magic spells. Let's try, because it's wind. Can't see it, but we'll thunder work. That hurts it, but not as much as I'd like. You got a lot of power. That's fine. Okay. For now, switch to Tidus. I'm going to see if I can take advantage of this and keep switching out my party. Let's actually scan it and get some moves. Yeah. Dodges darkness and it's immune to sleep status effects apart from darkness. But it seems to have no real thing for... It has no weakness for elementals basically. Though magic does seem to hurt, though it seemed that elementals might do more damage overall. So it could be useful to have it available in the fight regardless. Switch back to Walker for a second. So we've now got 2 overdrives prepared. I've just noticed that Tidus has his overdrive, so we'll give that a shot in a second. Auron's I'm kind of saving. Let's try this one. I want to see... so far, I've really struggled to time this. I don't understand the time of that. I was hitting in advance, and it still didn't get in the middle. There must be something really unusual about the timing. And I'm not a fan of that. It's meant to be, an ultimate attack. And it's like, you have to do something extra to make it hit. It's quite annoying, to be honest. I just want to try and get some experience in for you, so... yeah, get Cure Auron, actually. It's 500 HP short. He's almost down. Not much needed now to finish him. This is Wakka's our flying guy. That was pretty good. We got quite a lot of AP there, which is excellent. And we got the Shimmering Blade. What does that do? It's the same weapon we've already got equipped. So it's a duplicate.
We've been expecting you. Please proceed to the command center. The presence of a maester and a summoner is great for the troops' morale. Myself included. Thank you for being here, my lady. Depending on the way things turn out, we might suffer casualties. In such an event, we would be grateful if you could perform the sending, my lady.
Keep talking.
We may have to fight here as well. Stay alert. We may have to fight here as well. Stay alert.
No, that's the end of that. Nothing more of that. That's an interesting point you just raised there, Queen. A very annoying point as well, if you're right. We're going to take an attack here. There's nothing I can do. No, that wasn't too bad, actually. We did okay there. Oh, for sake. Right, I'm not taking any chances here. That wasn't as good as I thought it would be. I'm quite disappointed by that. How's Maka got blinded? No wonder he can't. No wonder he can't do anything. But I need to keep him on the battlefield because I need to be able to change his skill around. But now, go with that. I'm not wasting my remedy items. And again, it's like I didn't really see that because of the position on the battle. I don't like the way they've done the status effects in this game. Some of them don't. Some of them to me aren't as easy to spot. I'd rather it actually had a text thing that told you what it was. It just wasn't very intuitive to me, that. These dramatic camera angles, they might look cool, but they actually cause loads of problems because I can't see what I'm doing half the time. Again, allow the player to change the camera. It's a very simple quality of life feature. It's not a hard one to implement either. The fact that it's not in there is inexcusable in my opinion. The good thing is everyone's getting a run out, so we're getting a chance to get everyone the chance to move forward. Yeah, helpful. He's still blind, so we've got one more turn before we have to switch out. But I'm going to switch out ahead of time anyway, because I can. That's fine, no problems there. See, I can't tell if he's still blinded or not. Don't think he is. As I say, I like the idea of these turns. It says like you got 3 turns. It's difficult to really call sometimes. And again, the camera angles don't make it easy to see. I had no choice but to take a risk on that one. Worked though.
It's over.
Oh, that thrusting. Seriously? Yeah, there is that. But I say, it'd be nice if there was a save point. Retain the remedy at least, so that's kind of useful. Healing wise, I've got quite a few of them, might as well use them. Now, let's quickly go back into the sphere grid just to see what we can get. So if we move 1 and then 2, we can... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Use power sphere. Well, if he's laughing, it's the weirdest laugh I've ever seen. Delay attack, that could be useful. You've got 2 moves available, so let's move you to there. And then afterwards, we will give you a power-up. Okay, strength increased by 4, very helpful. Again, 2 movements available, that's good. Learn the ability aim, whatever that. I'm guessing that means you can like target an enemy or something. Again, another 2 squares, but that's fine. So we can get you to that. Oh, so she has the option to leave her grid, but I'm not going to do that. Not just yet. Okay, and then back here for the manosphere. I can only move the 1 with Kinari, but it means I can still get a move, so I'll take it. Well, not a move, but a stat change. A stat boost, basically. No, wrong one. Thank you. And then Yuna. Well, I don't want to break the abilities just yet, so if we take the 2... Oh, I can get HP for her. That's very useful. Yep, get the HP up. That's really, really helpful. And then another ability sphere to learn Prey. So in abilities, what does that do? Ah, restores some HP to allies. Excellent. That's kind of useful. Okay, let's keep going.
Pull away, damn it!
I want that thing off the battle. The last thing I wanted was that thing on the battlefield. That was going to cause problems. A free heal, one time, that could come in useful for sure. Oh, there was always one that was going to get away. Yep, that's why I used that move. Did that on purpose. Nice one, that was good. It's a way to keep the party healed and to also keep getting level up, so I like that stand of it. The Thunderball. Oddly enough, that's an actual real-life form of lottery draw here in the UK, the Thunderball. In fact, I want to put... Oh yeah, I've already got Whacker in there, so it's Tidus I want in, that's it.
We may have to fight here as well. Stay alert.
I thought a dialogue might have updated, but the answer is no. There is actually a way down there at some point. I don't know how to get down there, though. Ah, we've got a preemptive. That's good. Right, okay. Tidus is first, so I'm actually going to have you... because I want to get the skill in. Attack there. Nice, we got an overkill. That's good. No, not that. Like, this is the only thing about cycling your party in and out, having to constantly switch them back around again. It's a nuisance.
In the end, I wasn't able to stop them, as you can see. But seeing their fierce determination, I couldn't just sit there. So I decided that I would do everything in my power to help them.
And how did you plan to do that, then? Something about you is riling me up the wrong way. I get the feeling that she's going to become vital somehow. Now that's a really awkward camera angle. That is very awkward indeed. Right. The question here is... yeah, I'm going to bring Lulu back. I want to put that fire one out in the middle. Yeah, it's where you have to switch the directional inputs again. And that's a miss, which is always annoying. Oh, right, okay. This is where Yuna can come back to the party. No, not that. Thank you. Better. Huh? He's got his overdrive available, but I'm actually going to go back to Tidus. Right, let's try for the throw accuracy.
It's over.
And the finish with an overkill. That was pretty good. A lot of us, apart from Kimihari, got something from that fight. So I think that's part of the thing. It's like manipulating the manipulating the AI sort of way. They're trying to get your party up. It's a bit awkward. Oh, we got some treasure. Another high potion. That's good.
We may have to...
Okay, your dialogue's not changed again. Although I just keep saying we may have to fight here as well, and never once gets off a horse and a chocobo and has a fight. Never. Doesn't get involved. "666. Yeah, I think that's part of the problem. It's like, you know, the don't do anything, don't get experience scenario.
That's how it's done.
And I say for this area, this party of these three seems pretty good. The only problem is it means I'm leaving others behind. And you see, I mean, the sphere grid-wise, I can move people forward one more time just to see what we've got. Might as well do it while I've got the points available. Again, I think this is another reason why I'm not a fan of this, because it disrupts the flow of the game. You know, it's like you're having to stop and then do menu manage again all the time. Unless you want to bank points and take the risk. Well, it's not only kind of fiddly, but if you're at an area where a character doesn't have the moveset, they get left behind on levels, and that's another problem, I think. It's like they're not balanced here so that everyone's skills can be of much use. I mean, I know that some people have already suggested one character being almost useless in this game. I don't want to say because I don't know. I don't like judging until I play myself. But you see, like Tidus, I can't move, so there's nothing I can do with him. Still, let's give us something at least. We can go somewhere. Yeah, moves, abilities like that do come in helpful, but it's when you can slot if you've not got the turns to get people in to use them. It's all well and good having that skill available. If you don't have the turns to actually deploy it, it's kind of pointless.
Lady Summoner, what are you doing here? Well, with your guardians near, you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Right, we've got a preemptive here, so that's helpful. So let's start by...
Mend us.
It's a small HP boost, but we'll take it.
Got you covered.
This is one rare fight where I can actually use everybody. It's kind of cool seeing everyone like running back and coming back on the battlefield, don't get me wrong. Oh yeah, get the close-up view, people. Yeah, so now Tidus and Kimihari have caught up in that respect. So let's move you along then to your next space. And you can use a power sphere, which is pretty good. And then finally up here is Tidus, who can also only move one space. But fortuitously, it will allow us to use the next one on. Well, so, I mean, I'm moving along characters in battle is kind of cool because we saw it with Sea of Stars. You know, it was in there as well, and it worked very well. It was a nice mechanic. It's to say, it's just that it can also be a little fiddly depending on like which moves you've got available. Still, we're doing okay for now, so let's move further forward. Hopefully we'll get a save point in a minute. There's one up there, I can see it. Thank you for the X potion. Any loot down here hiding? No, there's not. Ah. Yep, see, this time we've been ambushed, which is a problem. Oh, well, that could have been worse. Right, first things first. Switch out the... Actually, we're going to do a bit of a gambit here. I want that thing off the battlefield. You are not putting my party to sleep. I mean, I could have used the fire move as well. I get that.
My turn now. Ha!
Well, I can do that now. Now you can switch out to Kimahari. Too bad, you used it on the wrong person, matey. Now I can bring Lulu back to finish this off. And there they go. Done. The only sad thing there is I didn't get to do any moves as Auron. That was my fault. I neglected poor Auron. I will sort that shortly. First of all, let's get my formation back. The one time that I don't use Auron is the time that I get to something going on for Kimahari, which is unusual. Yeah, we'll go with that. Ah! So that's how you do it. So you can go back down here. So there's quite a lot of dungeon to explore, but on a 3D plane. Right, okay. Same as before. I want that pollen enemy off the battlefield. But Auron, you need to skip this time, but I've got an idea. It's dangerous when I have ideas, I'm aware of that, but we'll do what can be done. It feels tremendous. I'm very much looking forward to spending most of my time playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I am very much excited about that.
This ends now.
Yes, I'm going for the everyone gets a move. Yay! So that worked quite well. Yuna's now got a couple. Yeah, it feels tremendous to be off for a couple of days. I'm very, very happy about it. Obviously, I'm going to be off here as well, because believe it or not, I'm actually not doing any streams over this period. I will be spending all my time playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and watching the Formula 1. I'll be doing that as well. So I'm looking forward to a nice weekend of RPG gaming and motor racing. Yes, I've taken time off work to do that, people. I'm sad. Hello! We have the ability to use Fira. Oh, yes. That will be very useful indeed. We now have a higher level fire spell. The fact that we've got that here is interesting to say the least. I don't know if that makes me broken or not. Ah, there's no moves. I was wondering why I can't use anything with him, and I realised why. He's not got anything to move with. Neither has Tidus. But you do. Nope, wrong move. There we go, thank you. And that will now allow us to move things forward, which is great. I know you've been doing a lot of healing, Yuna, so I'm actually going to use some items here to save a bit of MP. I'll do it, yeah, that's fine. I essentially am seeing a save point. I want to get to it if I can. And we've been ambushed by you of all things. That's not an enemy I wanted to be ambushed by. Well, that could have been worse. Okay, yep, that's fine. Might as well do some damage while we can. Switch it out. You too. Actually, no. I am going to instead pray. It's a bit of a tiny move. It's not a big move in the whole grand scheme of things.
Well then, what next?
Well, we're about to reach a save point.
Need a light?
Oh, yes. Now we're cooking with gas.
I foresee no difficulty.
You might as well pray again. And so we're about to save, but I've just noticed he's no longer blinded, and I don't want to take the risk. Yeah, cooking with Fira, definitely. Do it again.
Take that.
That's a much better celebration. That's Auron's got a level up, but not Tidus or anybody else, but that's fine. But the key thing is, we have reached the point we're supposed to be going to next. But that is actually an excellent point to finish for tonight, as we are just shy of 4 hours. Well, earlier on, I said that I wasn't enjoying it, and I kind of wasn't. But a few minor things from the audience has helped to get some kind of ideas, and it's given me a chance to maybe do some offline accrual of skills to make it so that next time is not so much of a grind to watch, and we can actually start to really start progressing the story. So yes, we're going to carry on for now. We'll be back playing on Monday evening. That's right. I'm not back now until Monday when we pick up Sea of Stars, where we're carrying on our quest towards the Platinum. On Wednesday of next week, we'll be back here with Final Fantasy X, because this is an option for us to do some preparation and also for me to enjoy the big release. If you've got the PlayStation 5, if you've got the pre-order, tell me how much you're enjoying Rebirth. For those of you waiting for the other versions of it, we will keep it spoiler-free for all of you. Thank you all very, very much for watching. And Rebirth, why are you not here yet?